Hey guys, how's it going? This is Don from HobbyKing giving you an update on the HobbyKing Parkjet. This little guy is an awesome plane. There are multiple reasons for that. One is it is the best finished EPO model I've ever seen. The highest density, the glossiest that I've seen, and incredibly inexpensive. About 45 bucks gets you this with electronics minus the receiver and the battery. Now, what has happened is HobbyKing came out with a Mark II. And this is a Mark II right here. What has changed is they went from the slightly smaller 22 diameter motor to a 2730 with a 20 amp ESC. So oddly enough, I did a review on the version 1 of this plane, and I recommended as a modest upgrade motor to go with a 2730 3000 kV. Now HobbyKing is stocking that. All of the Mark IIs come with this 2730 3000 kV motor. Like you see, 20 amp speed control now, much bigger, twice the size actually. So this little guy is definitely more designed for some high speed. Now it does come stock with a 5.5 prop, so be very careful on your battery selection. Based on my testing, if you run a 2-cell, then you will be pulling about 16 amps, which is perfect. It's underneath the ESC, it's plenty of power. You can go vertical, unlimited, guaranteed. Mine will go up forever on a 2-cell. Now, if you are a hot rodder and you like it to go a little bit faster, you can always run a 3-cell, but you have to be very careful because a 3-cell with the stock 5x5 is going to overdraw the ESC. It is going to be pulling about 26 amps, so that is not even close to the 20 amp limit. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. It's not that you couldn't, but I wouldn't recommend it. Now, what I would recommend is if you have 3-cells lying around or you just want to use a 3-cell, then somewhere between about a 750, well, you could probably do as low as 500. So about a 500 to 1100 milliamp hour LiPo in a 3-cell, prop down to a 4.5 by 4.5. That seemed to be the magic prop for a 3-cell on this motor and speed control. Got you to about 18 amps, even more power than the 2-cell 5x5 setup, and a little bit less torque roll due to the slightly smaller prop. So that was a really cool setup. If you want to run a 3-cell, go ahead and pick up some 4.5 by 4.5 props. If you want it a little hotter than that, you can always go to a 4.75 by 4.75, but that also goes slightly over the ESC at about 22 amps, so be very careful with that. So overall, I think the Mark II is a big improvement. I really like the small motor because of the very floatiness of it. This barely loses any floatiness, but it gains a ton in the top end. So again, Mark II out now, about 45 bucks, comes with nicer, more expensive electronics, but the price did not change on the model. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you have a great day.
Oh, that was rough.
This is my Parkjet that's a little tricked out. You'll notice it's got a covering on it, and I'm going to do a tip video on how to do that. Also, this is the completely stock setup, but running a 3-cell with a 4.75 by 4.75, so you can see what this guy can do. Alright guys, take care, and thanks for watching.
No, guys, balance your props. Do a better job than I did.